The family of a young woman killed in a South Carolina car crash is suing an organization that harvests from organ donors. That group is accused of misusing their daughter's ovaries. Carson Van Egedy was 27 years old when she died.
And according to the lawsuit, she was a registered organ donor, and her family agreed that her organs now could go to living recipients, but not for research. Yet records show that Carson's ovaries were removed along with her other organs.
I want to bring in Chief Legal Analyst Collie Rhodes to this. What do you make of this kind of case?
I mean, disturbing at the very minimum. I mean, you're dealing with the loss of a loved one, and then they're an organ donor. And so when I was looking at the case, it says they were approached at the hospital, and they talked to them about, the process of donating the organs, and they had signed off on the agreement that yes, we'll donate them, but because of our strongly held religious beliefs, we don't want it to be donated for any type of research, just to living people, and that was it, right? To allow them to continue to live. And then they received a letter from the company saying that at some point your daughter's ovaries were taken out, and tissue from her ovaries were taken. I mean, from her vaginal area was taken,
uterus.
And then from uterus, mind freeze. So during that process, when they did that, the family received a letter, and they're disturbed, they're confused. So then they asked to see what they signed, the agreement, what they signed, and then when they looked at the agreement, it said that it was crossed out and saying that they were okay with giving the ovaries. Well, the family disagrees that they never did that. And so the biggest issue here is, was that agreement a contract?
Yeah.
The company states and believes that it was not a contract, that everything they did was within the normal standard practice for this type of thing to occur when they go through the process of delivering and donating the organs, that typically in South Carolina it automatically can use for research purposes. North Carolina, the law is different. Well, they were a North Carolina family, and it's happened in that South Carolina area, and that's why they were confused on the process.
So a couple questions for you. One is, does it matter in terms of the reason, the religious reason? Does that come into context as to the whole lawsuit, or is it just really the fact that this is so personal and you got it wrong?
I think those are things that will all be taken into consideration, but the biggest at issue is, was that a contract?
Right.
And if that was a contract, and I stated in this contract, in this agreement, that her organs could only be used for this specific purpose, and then you violated the contract, I think that's really what it comes down to. So then if the jury can determine that yes, this was a contract, now we talk about damages and what type of damages the stress and this is put on my life and our family, then you can start to talk about the religious, and that kind of strengthens your argument. It's a step, but you got to get to the first part. Was this a contract? Did we even have an agreement? Or did you just say, yes, we're agreeing to sign off through the process? The one side is saying this is not a contract. It didn't outline what detailed and how we can utilize the organs, and the other side is saying, no, it was clearly a contract because I signed it and I specifically told you why and how you can use my daughter's organs.
You always say that these type of cases are going to settle or something like that. Is that something that you see happening very soon here? Do you see some sort of fight? Because it seems like obviously a PR issue too as well.
It definitely is a PR issue, and so from that perspective, you want to see it settled quickly, because you don't want someone in the future to say, you know what, I saw your company in the past, I don't want anything to do with you because how you handled this other family. But on the other side, they're saying we did everything that we were supposed to do. We communicated with you, we talked to you about what we would do, and then we went and did it, and we saved other people's lives. The portion that they were most frustrated with was that the ovaries did go to research, but they maintained that was something that they believed they had a right to do. And so on the first hand, if I'm advising them, I'm saying settle it, because the negative damage doesn't help anybody.
Right.
But on the other side, I mean, you're not trying to prove a point. So everything, it seems like, points to settling, but the family, you can't bring back the harm and hurt of them saying, we thought we were doing something right, and then we receive a letter at the very minimum, not a phone call, but a letter that tells us, hey, it was actually opposite of what I was thinking.
Right, especially when you bring in religious beliefs, because then that's your beliefs, and that makes it so much harder to get over.
100%.
Yeah, Collie Rhodes, appreciate it.
Talk about